Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we'll discuss about a topic, the difference between Scrum and SAFe. Today's topic is very interesting and today we will discuss in detail that what is the difference in both terms Scrum and SAFe. So friend, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Scrum. First of all, we have to understand, friend, that what is a Scrum. Then we will talk about in detail about SAFe. Friend, Scrum is a methodology for software development, which we use to manage the projects of softwares. And this is a this Scrum is based on Agile approach. Actually, Agile. What does it mean by Agile? Basically, Agile means adaptable. Like we do the things in where in sprints or in chunks. So that is called as the concept of Agile, which is a totally different approach as compared to waterfall approach. So let's focus on the Scrum approach. Scrum is an agile way to administer disparate software development. First of all, this is the approach for software development. Secondly, friend, Scrum is used when we have a smaller size of team. Like for example, you are implementing e-commerce solution by using the Scrum framework. So, for if you have around 8 to 10 people, 8 to 10 people for a Scrum team, like the software designers, software developers. So we can use the concept or methodology of a Scrum for software development to manage the projects. Okay, so first of all, one thing, a Scrum is based on Agile approach. Agile means we do the things in chunks or sprints. Uh, then second thing is that a Scrum always used where the team size is small. Okay. Then the next point is that Scrum is based on the objectives or main pillars are inspection, transparency. These are the pillars on which the Scrum is based on. So these are the very big concept. Like we always do the inspection, we always do the transparency is very important during the implementation of Scrum based projects. Okay, so then next one is that, friend, that um, it is a unique framework for implementing a process. A Scrum way of approach is very simple but extremely hard to execute from the code. The approach of Scrum is very simple, but its implementation is not so very much simple. Okay, this is the concept. What does it mean? Basically, that, friend, see, uh, approach means that basically what is the approach? Approach is that we do the things in these sprints. Like we deliver the things in chunks. However, when we talk about the implementation, like when in actual we deliver the things, it's not so much simple. Then, friend, very big problem in the Scrum is that when we talk about scaled means, friend, that when we talk about bigger projects, like for example, any product where around 200 people are working, for example, just assume. Okay, so in that case, where projects are very bigger, like very big projects are there, very big products are there, where multiple teams around 200 people are working. So in that case, Scrum failed there. Scrum is not successful in the Scrum in the scaled framework. In the in the bigger environment or bigger team working is there, so Scrum is not successful there. Scrum is customizable. Like customizable means that the concept of Scrum framework is customizable. You can customize as per your need, as per your understanding, as per the requirement. You can customize it. Okay. Then the next one is that, friend, a framework required for the Scrum scaling purpose exclusively depend on the individual case basis. Here it is enough if you adopt modules that are demanded only by the specific platform and purpose. So friend, basically see, Scrum is a framework which we used for the implementation of software projects where the team size is small. Projects are like not very much complex, like for example 8 to 10 people are there, and is not a very big size of team is there. Secondly, Scrum is customizable. You can customize the approach, and you do the things on agile basis, and the Scrum is totally customizable as per your need and requirement. And the big disadvantage of Scrum is that it is failed. It is not successful when we talk about bigger projects or when we talk about the scaled framework. Scaled framework means like whenever we have team size is greater than 100, 200. So in that case, Scrum is not successful. Now, SAFe. What is SAFe actually? Friend, SAFe is a scaled agile framework. Scale agile framework means, friend, whenever we need to scale, SCAF is also based on the concept of agile. However, it is a framework which we used when we have a larger team size. Just assume that you are implementing a very big product where around 200 and 250 people are working, and very big teams are working in multiple regions and around. So in that case, when the scale is very high, in that case we have to use the framework of SAFe. SAFe is a scaled agile framework. uh, Normally we use this SAFe framework whenever we have a enterprise environment. Enterprise environment means like very big products are working, we are working very big team size is there. So in that case we use the scaled agile framework. SAFe is widely for the development of a whole organization of huge scope to direct their role. It makes use of lean and agile concepts and theory. SAFe is also based on the agile concept. Okay, remember one thing that Scrum is also based on agile, and SAFe is also based on agile concept. However, the main difference is that Scrum is used when the team size are small. Okay, SAFe is used when the team size is very big, like we are working on enterprise environment. So in that case, we use the scaled agile framework, or SAFe is there. Secondly, friend, with SAFe you can manage all possible features and aspects of any organization. It accommodates stable method of DevOps for agile processing. Then next one is, friend, that SAFe is not customizable as per your requirement. For example, whatever the methods are there, whatever the requirements are there, so we must have to strictly follow the best practices, principles, and framework as defined by the SAF. This is very necessary. However, if we talk about a Scrum is flexible, is customizable, you can make the changes as per your need, as per your requirement. However, SAF is not customizable. We must have to follow and first have to follow the best practices and framework strictly. The SAF is not customizable. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.